y'all? It's your girl Kaya, and today I'm be instructing y'all on how I do my cakes. So right here is my sugar, my flour, my baking soda, my baking soda, my baking powder. I blended that. I added 1 egg at a time, and then I let it blend. Let it get a good mixture in. I'm so sorry for the camera quality. I had difficulties with my stand, but I added 1 egg at a time. After I did all my eggs, I did 6 eggs, 3 cups of flour, 2.5 cups of sugar, and then after I gave all that a blend, I added my half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Once I added my eggs and all that together, I went and added 3 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Yes, 3. Why 3, Kaya? The more, the merry, the sweeter, the juicier. And this cake, y'all, this cake tasted so good. Like, it is like, I was smelling it while I was blending. I was like, oh Lord, I just want to eat this right now. But I didn't. So, and I made this cake for somebody that had been asking me to make them a cake for about 2 weeks now. So I gave all that a good blend. Let that blend. And then I finally added my 3 sticks of butter. I did one at a time, just let it blend by itself. One at a time. As y'all can see, it won't to act crazy just then right there. But I fixed it. After I added my butter, I gave that a good mixture. Let it blend up. I just kept adding one butter at a time, like I said. You want to make sure all this is room temperature. My butter wasn't room temperature, if I'm correct. I don't think it was. But you always want to make sure your butter, your cream cheese, your eggs is always room temperature, because if you don't, it's gonna be hard to mix. And it'll mix it, but it'll be hard. Like, it'll take a few minutes for it to really mix in there and give it a great blend. Then after that, I added my last stick of butter of that blended. After I added that one, I let that blend up real good. I think this was room temperature because it blended real good just then. By me recording this voiceover and looking at it as well. And then after that, I added my cream cheese. Now, I swap from cream cheese. I usually use Philadelphia. Sometimes I use the Walmart brand. It just depends on if I'm trying to do it quick and go on about my business. So, once I open my cream cheese, I put it in there, let it blend. Y'all see me trying to find some scissors to open this cream cheese, and y'all, it was terrible. I couldn't even find no scissors. But yeah, once I got it open, I added in there. While I was trying to figure out how to open the cream cheese, I let it blend for a few minutes to just make sure everything blended at the bottom. It's not stuck. I don't have to, take it apart. Well, I'm still take it apart, but I don't want to do too much mixing by hand. Y'all, before I got this mixer, I used to mix all my cakes, my brownies, my cookies, everything by hand. And when I tell you, I was tired. I was out of breath just mixing it by hand. So my husband bought me this mixer, and it's been working wonders for me. and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for a smaller mixer because it is small, but it gets the job done. So now right here I'm opening my cream cheese. Y'all, I was struggling opening this cream cheese. I promise y'all, it took me probably 7 cuts to get this cream cheese open. But I finally got it open, and once I put it in there, as you will see, like I said, I blended and blended and blended it and blended. And once I had got all my mixtures in there, I just let it continue to blend. Like I said, you want to make sure your mixture, your ingredients is mixed all together, because if not, it's gonna be terrible. And it probably won't do right. It probably fall. It probably just go lopsided. Now, when I did put this cake in the oven and left it out, I did make it Sunday morning around 6:45, 6:30. So, yeah, it did fall a little bit, but it didn't fall a lot, and I was so grateful for that, because if it had fell a lot, y'all, I would have been mad. I would have been so mad. So as you can see right here, it's kind of hard to blend this cream cheese because it was at room temperature. And y'all see me, I had to go with my little handy dandy handheld mixer thingy to push it in there to blend. I did wiggle with the bowl to like break it up and get it to blend. But eventually it got in there and did it magic and blend. So now I'm just letting it mix the cream cheese. And I'll just let it blend till it just looked very creamy and moist and looked very, y'all, when I say this cake looked so good, I didn't even want to give it away. I wanted to eat it right then and there. But you'll see, and like it blended so well, and I was proud of myself because we had just moved into our new apartment, and I hadn't made a cake just yet, but I'm gonna end up making another one pretty soon for me and Bay to eat on. And I did test this before I put it in the oven as well. You always want to taste your batter before you put it in the oven, just to see how it tastes and see if you got to mix it again. And yeah, so now I'm just letting it blend. Like you see right now, I had to fidget with it. Like right here, I did add my milk. Like I said, I added a half a cup, but I did it a little bit at a time, to soften it up a little bit. It softened that butter up just a tad, not too much, but it did eventually go to a correct mixture. And it was so great, y'all. I was so finally happy that it broke that butter up. Cause I was like, bro, like, come on, like, break up. Cause I'm tired of just trying to fidget with this bone. So yeah, y'all see me moving the camera because I'm trying to get a better angle, but it had a mind of its own. Sorry for the shaking. Like I said, the thing had a mind of its own and it wanted to do what it wanted to do. Now, the way it's angling, I can really show y'all. This is what you want your batter to look like. But make sure y'all see those 2 clumps. I think that was butter or the cream cheese. No, it was cream cheese because my butter had already mixed. Make sure you get those 2. Don't let it just stay there because sometimes the cake will have a effect on it when you put it in the oven. So yeah. Okay, so right here, y'all see my pineapples at the bottom. Now I got hubby turn the bowl so it won't just be on one side. I put my pineapples, I greased my pan, and I had put my pineapples in there at the bottom. And then I just added my mixture, my cake batter, on top of the pineapples. And now last pineapple cake, I put the pineapples inside the cake. And that also gave, me and hubby ate that one. I gave some other way, and it was good. I enjoyed it.
That's what I be struggling with. Spinning
it. It was very good. So I'm just getting the last little excess of the batter together so I can finish pouring it and putting it in the oven. You also want to put a pan of water in the bottom of your oven on one shelf, and then at the top that's where you sit your cake. But you also want to put that in there and put your oven on 350 before you put the water in there. Then put the water in there before you put your cake in there. So while you mixing your batter together, getting it all together to bake, your oven will be hot and your water will be kind of warm. The water for the pan for the cake to just have that excess cake batter that overflows, it'll fall on the bottom instead of inside your cake. Right here I'm just taking the excess from around the cake, shaking it to make sure it comes out right and be level, not crooked. But yeah, I did take my finger and taste the rest of the batter that was on the side of the pan. And then, like I said, it was good. So if you like this video and you want more, comment, subscribe, like, turn post notifications on so I know that y'all enjoyed this video. So see y'all guys later.